The huge snowy boreal forest stretches as far as the eye can see, a vast expanse of white and green that seems almost untouched by time. This seemingly silent and serene landscape is teeming with life, hidden beneath the snow and among the trees. It is home to many amazing animals, each uniquely adapted to survive in this harsh, cold environment. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, every creature plays a vital role in the ecosystem. Among these creatures, there's a special dance that takes place, a delicate balance between predator and prey. This dance is most famously represented by the lynx and the snowshoe hare. This is the story of the lynx and the snowshoe hare, a relationship that has fascinated scientists and nature enthusiasts for a long time. Their interactions are a perfect example of the intricate connections that sustain the boreal forest. The lynx, a stealthy and elusive predator, relies heavily on the snowshoe hare for its survival. With its keen senses and powerful limbs, the lynx is a master of the hunt, perfectly adapted to the snowy terrain. On the other hand, the snowshoe hare, with its large furry feet, is built for life in the snow. These feet act like snowshoes, allowing the hare to move quickly and efficiently across the snow-covered ground, evading predators. The lives of the lynx and the hare are intricately connected. Their populations rise and fall in a delicate balance, each influencing the other. When hare numbers increase, lynx populations follow, and when hare numbers decline, lynx populations also drop. This relationship isn't just fascinating to observe, it's crucial for the health of the entire forest. The predator-prey dynamics between the lynx and the hare help maintain the balance of the ecosystem, ensuring that no single species dominates. By studying how the lynx and hare interact, scientists gain valuable insights into the workings of this important habitat. Understanding these dynamics helps us appreciate the complexity and beauty of the boreal forest, and underscores the importance of preserving such delicate ecosystems for future generations. The lynx and the snowshoe hare are connected as predator and prey, a relationship that is fundamental to the balance of their ecosystem. This dynamic interaction is a classic example of nature's intricate web of life. In the animal kingdom, predator-prey relationships are essential for maintaining ecological balance. The lynx, a solitary and elusive predator, relies heavily on the snowshoe hare for sustenance, especially during the harsh winter months when other food sources are scarce. The lynx, with its exceptional eyesight, razor-sharp claws, and powerful legs, is perfectly adapted for hunting in the snowy wilderness. Its keen senses allow it to detect the slightest movement, making it a formidable predator. The lynx's hunting prowess is a marvel of nature. It can silently stalk its prey, using the cover of the snow and trees to its advantage. When the moment is right, the lynx launches a swift and deadly attack, often catching the hare off guard. On the other hand, the snowshoe hare has evolved to evade predators like the lynx. Its white winter coat provides excellent camouflage against the snow, and its powerful hind legs allow it to make quick, zigzagging escapes. Despite the hare's agility and camouflage, the lynx's need for food drives it to become an even more efficient hunter. This relentless pursuit is crucial for the lynx's survival, particularly in the winter when the hare is one of the few available food sources. Interestingly, the relationship between the lynx and the hare is mutually beneficial in a broader ecological context. The lynx helps control the hare population, preventing it from growing too large and depleting the vegetation that both species rely on. If the hare population were to explode, it would lead to overgrazing, which could devastate the plant life in the forest. This would not only affect the hares but also other herbivores and the overall health of the ecosystem. The delicate balance between predator and prey influences the distribution and abundance of plant species. When the hare population is kept in check by the lynx, the vegetation can thrive, supporting a diverse array of wildlife. This predator-prey dynamic also affects the behavior of other animals in the forest. The presence of a top predator like the lynx can alter the movements and habits of other species, creating a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem. The interconnectedness of nature is evident in the relationship between the lynx and the hare. Each plays a vital role in maintaining the health and stability of their environment, demonstrating the complexity and beauty of natural ecosystems. Even small changes in the population dynamics of the lynx and hare can have significant impacts on the forest ecosystem. This delicate balance highlights the importance of every species in the web of life, where even the smallest change can make a big difference. The lynx and hare relationship isn't always the same. It goes up and down in a cycle about every 10 years. When there are lots of hares, lynx have lots of food and their population goes up. Then the lynx eat a lot of hares and the hare population goes down. With fewer hares, the lynx population also goes down. This lets the hare population grow again and the cycle starts over. This shows the balance in nature and how animals adapt to survive. The lynx and hare cycle is important for the whole boreal forest. This dance makes sure neither animal gets too numerous, so no one animal takes over. The lynx, by eating hares, stops them from eating too many plants. Too much plant eating is bad for the forest, causing problems like soil erosion and fewer types of plants. This also affects other animals that eat those plants. The lynx and hare even affect where other animals live and how many there are. For example, lynx can help smaller animals by keeping their predators' numbers down. Section 5. Disrupting the dance, human impact. In this section we will explore the intricate and delicate balance between the lynx and the hare, and how human activities are disrupting this age-old dance of survival. For centuries, the lynx and the hare have coexisted in a delicate balance within the boreal forests. The lynx, a skilled predator, relies on the hare as its primary food source. The hare in turn has evolved various strategies to evade the lynx, creating a dynamic interplay that has shaped their populations over time. However, this natural balance is now under threat due to human activities. One of the most significant human impacts on this relationship is deforestation. Large-scale logging operations and the construction of infrastructure such as roads and buildings are fragmenting the forest. This fragmentation reduces the available habitat for both lynx and hares, making it increasingly difficult for them to survive. The once vast and continuous forest is now broken into smaller, isolated patches, disrupting the natural movement and behavior of these animals. In a fragmented forest, lynx find it harder to hunt. The dense underbrush and continuous canopy that once provided cover for their stealthy approach are now interrupted by clearings and human structures. Hares, on the other hand, struggle to find safe hiding spots, making them more vulnerable to predation. This disruption in their habitat not only affects their immediate survival, but also has long-term consequences for their populations. Another human activity that has impacted the lynx-hare relationship is trapping. Historically, lynx have been trapped for their valuable fur, leading to a decline in their population. With fewer lynx to keep their numbers in check, hare populations can grow unchecked, leading to overgrazing and damage to the forest vegetation. This overpopulation of hares can have cascading effects on the entire ecosystem, affecting other species and the health of the forest itself. Conversely, if hare populations decline due to disease or excessive hunting, lynx face a shortage of food. This scarcity forces lynx to expand their hunting range, often bringing them into closer contact with human settlements, where they may prey on livestock or face other dangers. The struggle for food can weaken lynx populations, making them more susceptible to disease and reducing their reproductive success. Climate change is another factor exacerbating the challenges faced by lynx and hares. Warmer temperatures and changing precipitation patterns are altering the boreal forest ecosystem. Snow cover, which is crucial for the survival strategies of both lynx and hares, is becoming less reliable. Lynx rely on deep snow to give them an advantage in hunting, while hares use it for camouflage. As the climate warms, these adaptations become less effective, further stressing their populations. To mitigate these impacts, it is essential to implement conservation efforts that protect the boreal forest and its inhabitants. Sustainable forest management practices, habitat restoration, and the creation of wildlife corridors can help maintain the integrity of the forest ecosystem. By reducing human pressures and allowing the natural dynamics between lynx and hares to continue, we can help preserve this intricate dance of survival for future generations. Section 6, Behind the Scenes, a closer look. The lynx and hare relationship is even more complicated than it looks. Just being around lynx, even without being caught, can stress hares out. This stress can make hares have fewer babies. The amount and type of food for hares also changes depending on the plants and weather. These changes affect hare numbers, which then affect lynx numbers. We need to understand these details to help protect them. Section 7. Beyond the obvious alternative prey and disease. Lynx mainly eat hares, but they can eat other things too, like squirrels, voles, and birds. But these aren't as good for them as hares. Diseases can also be a problem. If a disease like tularemia spreads among hares, many can die, changing the balance with lynx. How easily disease spreads depends on how many hares there are and the environment. Lynx and hares are tough and can survive even when things change. Section 8. The Mathematics of Nature, the Lotka-Volterra Model. Scientists have been interested in the lynx and hare cycles for a long time. Two mathematicians, Alfred Lotka and Vito Volterra, made a math model to explain it. Their model uses equations to show how predator and prey populations affect each other, using birth rates, death rates, and how well the predator hunts. The model shows the up and down cycles, with the predator cycle a little behind the prey cycle, just like in real life. It's a simple version of a complicated system, but it helps us understand predator-prey relationships. Section 9. Conclusion: Preserving the delicate dance. The lynx and hare show how amazing and complicated nature is. It reminds us that even simple relationships are important for the whole environment. We need to protect both animals and the boreal forest. By being careful about how we use the forest, protecting their homes, and dealing with climate change, we can help make sure lynx and hares are around for a long time. Protecting them isn't just about two animals, it's about protecting the whole forest, which is important for the Earth's climate and all the plants and animals that live there.